Turning this up. How's the volume? How's our volume? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, welcome to June. How in heaven's name is it already the middle of the year? What happened? I swear to God, we just had New Year's Eve. Anyway, I am thrilled to have you here. I am thrilled by the fun comments and aha moments and just the companionship that we had together for those of you that participated in the 30 Days of Self-Love Challenge last month. It was great. And, I've done these in bits and parts. Here's my reminder to get on. Over the years, but doing this all in one sweep, and I updated and added some new components. It was amazing. And every year when I do it, I go deeper and I go deeper and I go deeper. And it's amazing. So one of the questions that I received was, self-love is great, but it's just kind of a nice to have. And then, you get into the whole should thing. And, from a logical perspective, you can understand how you should do this. But I wanted to take it even a step further and show how it actually affects the outside world and the external factors that we have an ability to influence. So when we are in a place of loving ourselves, when we are in a place of wholeness, when we are in a place where we feel centered and grounded in ourselves, we actually have an opportunity to be more generous and receptive with what's going on outside us. So an example, Captain Obvious, there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. There's a lot of chaos going on in the world right now. And people are highly opinionated. People are highly divided, super, super divided in one camp or another. But when you are in your place of centeredness, when you are in your place of groundedness, you actually have more of an ability, because you are regulated, to listen. And by your being in that place of listening and being open, rather than in this state of where things are just going to bounce off of you and nobody's going to get anywhere, when you are open and receptive and listening, that allows other people to soften and relax and be less visceral in their engagement with you. So that's when there can actually be a sharing of opinions. That's when ears can actually open and hearts can actually open. And you might be able to understand different perspectives, or at least be compassionate or empathetic to the position that the other person has. It does not mean by any stretch of the imagination that you need to agree with one another, but being open and allowing them to be in their center and understand where they are coming from, then you get to express your opinion. It's just this, the yin and the yang, the give and the take, the flow of life and the flow of energy, versus when we are shut down and bing, 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 it's just going to bounce right off of you and it's just going to bounce right off of them. It also, when you are in that state of self-love, you are more aware of when someone is not. And so even just by a softening of the gaze as you're looking at them, or a softening of the body language as you are standing there, might help them to feel even more compassion, and might help them melt a little bit, might help them soften a little bit. And even if they don't do it in that immediate moment, they may be able to reflect on that a little bit further down the line in the day, and they might then be able to, oh, that was kind of nice. Maybe the next time I run into that person, or maybe the next time I run into somebody else, I might be able to soften a little bit. Or maybe I don't have to be so rigid and so tense. Oh, maybe that's actually possible. I saw it for her. I might give it a go. Or I might ask her, what is she doing? How does she do that? How does she stay in that space? So that's where that ripple goes out. So this can, of course, then influence our own family relationships. And whether that's with your husband, your partner, your sister, your mother, your children, being in that center of knowing, that center of calm. Now, I know we're not always in that space. It is not expected that anybody should always in that space, even if you're a monk sitting in the Tibetan mountains. I gotta think that at times you're hungry and hangry and you got your own thing going on. But if we can be in this space more often than not, there's a little piece of extra something that wanted to be on me today. That's the one bad thing about wearing black is absolutely everything shows up all the time. Anyway, so thanks for being a part of that. And for you here in the community, I'm not going to make you pay. For those outside of the community, it's now going to be a program that they can purchase. So that's just my little heart to you, my little love to you, and my little thank you to you for being amazing members of this community. The other thing that I wanted to mention today is that we are going to be going through a little shift. I have learned from you, so many of you that I have been coaching and over the years, and in my own personal experience with my friends and with myself, that I have learned that really when we take care of ourselves as moms, that is when we have the greatest shifts in all of our relationships, including our parenting. And so we are going to be moving away from just doing parent coaching to really focusing on moms. And so this new branding, this new unveiling that you are hearing right now, wait a minute, is going to be called Brilliant Mom Life. And it's going to be more of what we have been doing with kind of the self-love, but where I am a breathwork practitioner, certified breathwork practitioner. We're going to be doing many more things with the nervous system to be able to be in our center, be able to regulate ourselves, which will then help us to learn more of these tactics to help our families also regulate, but then just be that beacon of light and hope and solidness for the chaos that continues to unveil and will continue to unveil because that's life, right? But in this space, now that our kids are a little bit older, I'm going to be focusing on moms that are more around my age. That is the group that I have been coaching, that has been magnetized to me, that I have been really coaching more over the last 6 months or so, is that, we have kids in our preteens and teenage years. And actually, I have a couple that are a couple of clients whose kids are out of the nest, but they are still having difficulties, questions, trouble with their relationships. And so it's really helped me to see that if we can focus on ourselves, if we can have the life that we want for us, it's time to look in and it's time to let the birds fly the nest, help them maintain their sense of independence. And really, it's time to start focusing on us. The world also needs us. And so, because I know that you are a conscious parent and that is the desire of the life that you want to continue to lead, let's be a conscious parent to ourselves and let's start making impact and be of service to the world as well. So, Brilliant Mom Life is just that. It is finding your sense of brilliance again. It is finding your passion. It is finding how you want to be of service to yourself, but also how you want to be in service to the world and really making that explode. And so many moms, because we have had to we've had work, we've had the kids, we've had our relationships, and we've had very little time for ourselves. And so, we've had those big dreams from when we were little girls, or, coming up in our adulthood of, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to change the world. This is what I am meant to be. And then it gets put on a shelf. And we've been able to do so many other amazing things, which has helped us unveil and uncover and discover more about who we are and what we are capable of. It's now time to put that to work for ourselves and for that incredible sense of purpose that we have, so that this next chapter can be the best chapter of our lives, where it can be something that you're so excited to wake up to and get started on each and every day. Even if we're still going to work every day, we can do it with a different sense of purpose. We can have our side hustles. We can have our special projects. We can have our special group of friends or community that actually are uplifting and breathe more life into our sails, so that life can be super fun. We can, you're going to be hearing so many mentions and me relaying back to the Matrix, because I really want us to be able to unplug from the Matrix. There's that kind of super highway where everybody is doing the same thing, going the same place, so on and so forth. And as I was talking with my business partner today about the rebranding and how everything is really in muted colors and beiges and browns and muted colors, I have this sense that that is the man, that is them, they are trying to dull us. And that is not what life is supposed to be about. Life is supposed to be about vibrant. Life is supposed to be about brightness. Life is supposed to be lived. And that is the extremes. That's, the anger, the frustration, the sadness, but the love, the joy, and the bliss. That's what life is for. It's to feel, not to be numbed, not to be muted, not to be beiged to death. Live bright life. And so that's what Brilliant Mom's Life is all about. So I will have tools, we will do workshops, we will do retreats, we will be doing breath work, we will start to tap into that quantum, tap into energy, tap into the holistic nature of ourselves, and really explore that and unveil that and really start peeling off the layers and letting that gorgeous flower bloom that is you, and be able to do it in a calm, vibrant, beautiful, anchored, grounded, strong, rooted sense. How's that sound? Are you in? I have been looking forward to this. I do feel like this has been my life mission. So, I spent 25 years in corporate HR, and all of that was leading up to this point. All of the parent coaching that I have done has led up to this point. All of the coaching of the moms that I have done over, both professionally and on the side, has led up to this moment. All of this, my whole summer of self-discovery last summer, where I kind of became a hermit, and I just was nose deep into books and podcasts and journals, and really coming to the sense of, who am I? What am I here to do? Is this really all that life is meant to be? No, there's supposed to be more. And so that is what I want to share with you. So welcome to June. Welcome to the great unveil of Brilliant Mom Life. You'll start seeing things, new logo pop up, new colors pop up, new workshops and freebies pop up for you. And I just want to say thank you for being part of it. Thank you for inspiring. Thank you for supporting. And thank you for showing up in the world as you do. Curious, open-minded, and being of service. So thank you. If you have any questions, email me or drop a note in our little community chat. And I look forward to sharing more with you very, very soon. Much love. Take care. Bye.